one thing I've learned today is that as a woman, you first of all need to appreciate yourself. You need to love yourself so that you can be able to speak up and get help. There's this topic we were taught that my voice is my weapon and my voice is my right. Concerning that unit, it has helped me to talk more when it comes to anything that is surrounding my life. When it comes to family, when it comes to leadership, especially leadership when this period of elections, I was able to give my opinions when it was mattered. Before I was very laid back, but now I can talk freely with a lot of courage, without fear of contradiction or somebody judging what I'm saying. From what I picked when they said that my voice is my weapon, I can use my voice to tell you I don't want this and it remains to be a no.
Take home has been, there is no opportunity that will be given to you on a silver platter. You have to go out there and get those opportunities. So I want to encourage every other young girl out there, go out, whatever dream you have, whatever ambition you have, it's achievable. Go out and grab. Yes, thank you.
So I'm Boniface Okumo. Also, I've been a trainer for this group of the ladies, and we have been working on promoting peace and also advocating for issues of sexual and gender-based violence to ensure that this vice is removed from our community. And so the women have been empowered to work on this, and it has been a very good opportunity working with them and journeying with them and training them in these aspects. So we hope that as we move forward, better things will come and they will advance in whatever they have learned in protecting the community and protecting the women and bring the society and make the society a better place to live in. Thank you.
I'm Anne from Namakasi Central, and through SADEN CBO, I've learned that women must learn their positions and know the importance of the society. Because, number one, women, they're the backbone of the economy of this country. Number two, their voices, they speak for peace, and they should be peace ambassadors. And they should know that when a man is intimidating you, either harassing you physically, emotionally, psychologically, then you should speak out, maybe get help, and through SADEN CBO you can get that help. Thank you.
This is Komila, invited here by SADEN, and I'm a member of an organization called Relationship Haven. We've worked hand in hand with SADEN on matters women and empowerment and all that stuff. We've also dealt with matters peacekeeping throughout this region, and it has actually been an effective tool and matters making women at least understand their roles during such seasons in the political season. So I am happy to be here. It was an amazing session, and I'm looking forward to more partnerships, more so with SADEN. Thank you.
The session has been so much educative, and we appreciate, because the police didn't have a lot of work like before. This organization made the community to be enlightened, and they knew what to do. That is why the police, we didn't have a lot of work. The community was so calm about the elections.
Within you, and a woman is a destiny carrier and is a destiny birther. And so when you empower a woman, you empower a church, and when you empower a church, you empower the entire community. And so when women, if you empower me and the other person is empowered and the other person is empowered, and we come together, we can do great and mighty things around us and even the whole nation. And so I'm just blessed to be here today, and we've seen, you know, my friends have talked about when we see how politics were, how women have emerged, especially when we look in Nakuru. People are saying, why is it that women have been given many positions? But it is because now, even as a nation, have identified that if women are empowered, then the nation is safe. Because if they work in their parliament, they will speak volume. And I've come to realize that when you give a woman a position, at a down look, at a make sure like each and every person gets what he or she deserves. And so I just want to applaud each and every woman that is here today, and I want you to know that with God there's nothing that you cannot do. With God.
Hi, my name is Ricky. I'm here today with SADEN and other local organizations in Nairobi, Kayole area to learn more about what women empowerment can do, especially when it comes to elections. We just had an election in Kenya about 2 months ago, and it's very interesting to be here today to learn about what the efforts to include women more in the process have been, what the results of this have been.
We run activities across across Kayole because we can't just limit ourselves in terms of problems are everywhere, and we have women everywhere. But we focus mostly with women, and we focus on young women. Our focus is on young women, and we empower them, different categories of women. We have the teenage mothers, and we take teenage mothers through different kind of programs to do with mentorship, education, programs self-awareness, and also programs to do with issues of income-generating activities, and economically geared programs that make the woman at least to be in a place that they have our rights and are safe, because sometimes women fall into things with gender-based violence or sexual because they don't have the economically power to bargain their way through it. You know, sometimes hauna pesa, hauna nini, so you find a man or any other person. And when you talk about men, we don't talk about the partners only, we talk about fathers, brothers, and we talk about even uncles, you know. And gender-based violence cuts across, even men, they face gender-based violence. But what we actually focus on is women, because it's what we have seen that is really lagging behind in our society. So basically, SADEN, we focus on women and young women. And this program is in partnership. We are partnering with DMC. DMC HRD is a Danish minority organization that deals with human rights development programs, and they are located in Denmark. They are geared, their programs are geared, and their interest is mostly on human rights. And you know, human rights cuts across different kind of rights. We have women rights, we have men rights, we have election kind of rights. So this program was in the angle of elections, and we were working on issues of election, but using women as agents of change and agents of those that can create actual social cohesion in our communities, and they can also sensitize the community against sexual and gender-based violence that happened before, during, and even after elections. So the women that you see seated here, they've actually come a long way. They've been in a journey in terms of election. They started the process before even elections, during the campaign periods, when people are campaigning on elections. We are actually also campaigning to sensitize the community on their rights to vote first, and also their rights to their rights to air their voices and opinions in terms of matters of election and leadership, and also just women to be protected throughout this process in terms of being protected from any emotional violence. When you say something, you're actually not supposed to be shut down because you're a woman, even if election is actually well dominated, because men are both concerned for election. But also women are encouraged to come out and speak their minds during election, because the government that we elect is not only for men, only for children, it's for everyone. So we had this journey with these women and our partner organizations, and we have been working with the women in the slum areas of Soweto and Patanisho, and we have taken them through the journey of
especially wakati wa kampeni. Hii imekufa na imeenda. Milioni ilikuwa tofauti kidogo because happened to participate ya 2017 na Mwenyezi Mungu akaniweka nikafika ya 2022. Milioni ilikuwa tofauti kidogo, na sisi kama chiefs cases mingi tuna handle ya mama. Mkikumbuka wale machifu ya zamani sana wakati wa shikuku, wakati nyinyi hamkuwa mmesaliwa. Hapa sijaona mwenye alikuwa amesaliwa wakati shikuku alikuwa chupapo. Walikuwa wanasema machifu watatunyang'anya mabibi. Simply because wamama ndio wengi wanafanya nini? Na akifika huko, chifu unajua sometimes anateresa kidogo, anasema ni nini unauliza mama? Ni nini unauliza mama? But this time around, tunataka kama mimi Mogire, I could have wished niongozwe na mama. Hata kwa nyumba ninamwambianga leta your ideas, sitangulie mbele na mimi nilete yangu. Akiniambia sasa leo tunataka kukura jogoo, siwezi pinga. Kama hii parliament saa hii tuko nayo, wamama wameingia kiasi. Wameingia si wengi, lakini wameingia sizable. Tunataka waingie. Kuna nchi zingine ukienda nchi zingine kuna wamama wametangulia. Nani alikuwa anaangalia? Mtu alikuwa anaitwa Gaddafi. Unajua Gaddafi? Yes. Security yake ilikuwa wamama na alikuwa anaongoza. Na wamama wakisema shoot, na ndio commanders mbele. Hakuna kitu. Na Gaddafi alikuwa shubabu Afrika hii. So hakuna kitu inashinda wamama isipokuwa wanaume. Unajua ile akili walipatiwa wakaweka kwa maindi yao ya kwamba kama Kenya hapa sisi ndio natoa mama kwao, ninamleta kwetu, sasa anafaa kuwa nyuma yangu. Na Wahindi je? Wahindi si wanaoa mwanaume? Lakini si maisha yanaendelea. So nini shida ni gani? Because mwanaume hawezi kubali bibi yake aende kusimama kuchaguliwa chifu. Anamwambia hiyo mambo yako, wacha kwanza aende uulize wazazi wako. Hiyo kazi yenienda, akitaka awe polisi, anamwambia bana, kazi ya polisi mimi hapana nataka. Sasa mama waje afanye kazi ile anapenda. Wacha tuempower hawa mama wetu. Na wanajua. Kwa sababu sisi tuko na 5 senses na hawa mama wako na 7. Mama ukikaa kwa nyumba anaweza sikiza sauti 10 kutoka hivi. Anaweza sikiza ya gari, anaweza sikiza mtoto hapa akilia, anaweza sikiza sauti ya sahani zikipigana. Lakini mwanaume ni moja tu atasikia ya gari. Ni moja tu ya gari. So mimi kama chini ya Kayole niliparticipate hii election imeisha. Na niliona wamama wakiteseka sana. Kuna mama alikuwa anatoka Komoro, akiingia Kayole, yaani unafikiria ni swara ameingia hapo. Hawezi tembea usiku, hawezi fanya vitu yake, simply because ni mama. Lakini wanaume wao walikuwa wanatembea usiku. Wanasema Kenya hatujafika kiwango ya wamama. But wale tulisaidia wengi ndio wakaendelea kuongea ajenda zao, lakini hawakufaulu kwa debe. Walifaulu kwa ajenda zao, lakini hawakufaulu kwa debe. So mimi binafsi,
majina yangu ni Jeremy Ringo, Assistant Chief Kayole South, na ninafurahi sana kwa kuwa hii organization imekuwa ikitusaidia hapa Kayole kwa hii magrupu mbaya kuchange hii vijana wa mandawa na nini na hata violent katika mamboma. Tumeona mkono wenu sana, na mpaka hapo during election and hata after tumeenjoy hiyo peaceful election, na tunashukuru sana kwa kazi njema ile mnafanya. Kwa hivyo kwa hayo machache mimi sina mengi isipokuwa kumwambia muendelee hivyo hivyo na kubadilisha Kayole kuwa pahali mpema kuliko vile watu wanaijua. Asanteni.
Various people, you find that there is some areas you will find, we have some hostile areas. Kama hizi zenye ziko na vijana, they don't value election things, they don't value girls. Sasa unaulizwa, what have you come to do here? The next time you come here, tutakumaliza. Or if my person, those people who are political, wako na hiyo politics ndani mwao, wanasema you come here today, next time ukikuja hapa ama mtu fulani
me will face these things that you are being taught by Mariam. So when it happened, when I won't give details, it happened, someone told me, Frida wezi kuwa, unafundishwa hizi vitu, alafu wewe unashy away from it. So I called upon the sisters of SADEN, and they came through, and they did what they did, and they empowered me to decide. Diana, personally, I tried to call, this is women are gonna fear, she's my blood sister. And I said, I tried to call it, but what I'd like to say is, when you took the S&GBV will happen to people out there. No, wewe kwanza wewe mwenyewe jua venye utajihandle, ndio ujue venye utahandle watu wenye pale nje. Sawa? And back to business now. Our expectations as a group was to gain knowledge on how to handle women issues before and after elections, of which it happened. I was at the talent center of East, and the way women were being handled, it was very okay. Didn't see a point of us to intervene on anything. The pregnant women and the ones who were carrying babies, they were being handled well. The second one in our expectation list was to get basic observer skills and be S&GBV ambassadors and peacekeepers. We tried to maintain peace as much as possible. There was no, as I said at the beginning, there was no point of us to intervene. Our experiences, there was no violence observed. The elections were very transparent and competent. The elections were free, fair, and transparent. There was good planning and execution. For the first time, they did choose the lightings. At that time they were using the solar things. During the day, they charged them. So at night, it was so easy, it turned automatic when it was off. So the lighting were on throughout. Then, observers prioritization. Us as observers, we were not harassed. Anywhere we wanted to go to Nigeria. Personally, I was so happy. I voted as the first person because of the mere fact that I have the card of the observers. There was no S&GBV experience, prioritization, and special groups. Special groups meaning these people, the disabled, they were given special treatment, such that they were given time to vote and stuff. In conclusion, I would like to call more stakeholders on board so that we can have more programs on S&GBV and empower us as women to know more about the S&GBV. S&GBV is not all about sexual violence. As my friend here said, it starts with verbal. And the verbal hiyo inawaka mwanamke ndani kwanza. When you're abused, you you're not pretty enough. Once you start seeing that you're not pretty enough, that's it. Hiyo ndio weapon yako. Ukijua wewe ni mrembo, hakuna kitu huwezi encounter. And then the violence you experience out there as women sana when we go for job hunting, you're told no, you're not tall enough, you're not slim enough. Hiyo ni harassment. Know how to tackle that. Thank you.